Greetings people, it's Jared here, WolfK1, back to do another Transformers review. So once again, I've not planned anything, I didn't have anything sorted out, so I've just picked the first thing that I saw in my collection, just went, no, I'll review that, because that'll only take about 5 minutes. So apologies for not being more on it, but do you know what, fuck it. I've honestly really don't care. So this week we're going to take a look at another Minibot. Because they're cheap and easy to do, and this is a Minibot that I would actually like to see get the deluxe treatment, and I think I say that in the review, so just check out the review and stop me rambling just here. This is the review for Generation 1 Powerglide. Right, here is Powerglide in his alt mode. Now he turns into like a fucking plane. I don't know what it is. Is it a Viper? Is it a wasp? I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like one of those little planes that does the puts out the mountain fires and sort of things like that, but I don't know exactly what it is. But the alt mode in itself is pretty cool. It would look even better if they'd picked out just a little bit of the detail, and by that I mean given either stickers or a little bit of paint to the cockpit just here. As you can see, all cast in block red, no discernible detail. Just blue stickers there or blue paint, just to like pick that out, could have actually gone a really long way. Maybe a little bit of silver just on these engine tits just here. Definitely on the back. Yeah. So for the most part, he's a Minibot. There's nothing really that exciting about him. Hence why I'm doing this review, because once again I had nothing planned. Now, going back to what I've been saying recently about Minibots and like sort of their deluxe modern day counterparts and that, if there was one guy that was screaming out for a deluxe modern day version, it's Powerglide. Now they've done him in leader class. I think back in the Universe line they've done maybe other versions. I don't know. I know there's a few third parties knocking around in that, but a deluxe version of this guy would look absolutely incredible. It'd look great sitting next to Warpath and Beachcomber and that sort of thing. Look absolutely amazing. This is the 1985. I think it was also released in 86. So again, this figure is 40 years old and in remarkable condition, because I think the one that I had when I was little, I'm not entirely sure what happened to it. I think one of the arms might have come off. I'm not entirely sure. I know that I disconnected his cockpit, so his face mask fell out. But there we are. In terms of the actual figure itself, there's not really a hell of a lot to say about it. I quite like it. I just would have appreciated just a little bit more detail, sculpted detail, maybe just something airbrushed, anything. Just pick out the sculpt a little bit. One solitary sticker just here on what will eventually be his chest. And you know damn well with the modern day deluxe version, that chest compartment will open up and it will have like a painted heart in it or something like that for the girl who loves Powerglide. There'll be a reference to that somewhere. Yeah, so transforming this guy is not the most difficult thing in the world because he's a lower price point transformer. He's a Minibot. So we're going to start by pulling out the back of the plane like that, and that will take care of his legs. Then we want to fold up the arms, which are on like what there must be a mechanism on the inside that handles both wings at the same time, and then you fold up the wings separately like this, and then you pull out these sections just here like that, fold them down just like this, stand him up, and then finally get it in focus. There we are. And then finally, reveal the head just by spinning around the cockpit. And there he is. Now, he's got a little bit of articulation in this mode. Like, his arms can, like, sort of do the I am very proud of myself mode. His head turns because of the transformation. Like, very smug. Hands on hips. Bit of a Michael Knight pose there, if you will. Apart from that, he doesn't really do a hell of a lot that I would consider to be interesting, really. But he is by far not the shittest Minibot. Now, my one is you can see that, a tad loose in the mechanism just here. I might have to disconnect all this at some point and see if I can glue up the insides. Although the last time I did that with the figure, which was G1 Crosshairs, I had real trouble getting the back panel back on, and the wheels stick out a little bit weird. Whatever. I might review that at some point. But yeah, this is Generation 1 Powerglide. He's, for a Minibot, I mean, let's face it, the Minibots were the lower price point Transformers. They cost about £2.99 or £3 or whatever. They weren't designed to be the most interesting toys in the world, but somehow they're not the worst. And considering, you know, well, I say that they're not the worst. There's some corkers in there, believe me, because there's some corkers in every year. But Powerglide is by far not one of the worst offenders in the Minibot line. And as troop building goes, if you're going to build a little G1 shelf or whatever like that, he doesn't take up a lot of room at all. So yeah, so consider getting yourself one if you're that way inclined. Yeah, I've got next door's neighbours talking very, very loudly, which is great, which is sport at the end of this video. So fuck them and fuck you. So thank you very much for watching this video. This is Gerald Gavin Barry, also known as Wolfgang1, saying I'll be back next week with maybe a review where I've maybe put a little bit of thought into it. I don't know yet. I'm going to see how that goes. But yes, do check the Wolfgang1 page for the photo gallery. Do check back on Friday for the latest episode of 7 Days to Die, and more content if I can ever get my ass in gear. I say that every week, and every week it still rings true. So thank you for watching this, and take care. And when tomorrow comes, I feel you laying by me, like you ain't got nowhere else to go.